What's up, everyone? This is Stranger, coach of the Pittsburgh Celestelas, and today I am playing in week 2 of the Nuzlocke journey for the Lord Helix Draft League, going up against Ant-Man and the Las Vegas Corviknights. This is another week where it's all fully unevolved baby Pokemon, so some of the big threats on their team are the Grookey, the Poniard, and Glimmet. And I prepped most of this matchup without realizing that the Greavard with Fluffy pretty much walls my entire team. So I kind of had to rethink my whole game plan and change up a bunch of my sets to kind of deal with that thing. So you see I actually have 2 Pokemon on the team with Fling, because it's a dark type move that doesn't make contact, so it doesn't get its damage reduced by Fluffy. So yeah, I can do a Eviolite, Fluffy, Greavard with max HP. Throat Chop from Sneasel would be doing like 20%. So having the Fling to get around that, and Toxic Plate is a 90 base power move, and you use Fling, and that also synergizes with the Flabebe with Symbiosis. If I fling my item with that thing on the field next to it, then I get the Eviolite. So that works with both the Sneasel and the Inky. If I fling my Iron Ball, I can get the Eviolite on that. And the Iron Ball also allows me to underspeed everything on their team in Trick Room. And then once I get rid of the Iron Ball, I should outspeed some of those, some of their slower Pokemon outside of Trick Room. So hopefully that will pay off. Kind of the main strategy here is going to be just kind of go the Trick Room route with Meowth and Inkay. Just fake out Trick Room, try to get some boost with Superpower, and then just, try to save the Flame for that. Wait till that Greavard hits the field. Same thing with the Sneasel. Try to hold on to that move until the Greavard hits the field. It still doesn't KO. It still only does like 60% to Eviolite, but if I can knock off its Eviolite or just get some good chip damage with something else, then I can clean it up with the Sneasel, maybe in the late game after Trick Room expires. And then we just have the Choice Scarf Larvesta with its 85 base attack. It's pretty hard, outspeeds everything on their team with Choice Scarf. And the Focus Sash Frigibax to kind of round off the team. I didn't really know what that 6-mon was going to be. I kind of went through a few different options, and this thing just gives me good coverage into a lot of their team. And again, Ice Wall Crash gets around the Fluffy because it doesn't make contact, so if I get a Sword Stance off, I can still potentially do some meaningful damage to that thing. And then, yeah, just Ice and Water hits their whole team for neutral and is super effective into a lot of them. So, yeah, that's kind of the team. Still waiting on Ant-Man. Oh, looks like he's ready to go, so I'll go ahead and send the code and we'll get started. Oh yeah, the Flabebe set is Terra Ground, Terra Blast, Pollen Puff, Helping Hand, and Safeguard. Those 2 moves allow me to hit everything on their team for neutral if I Terra, and then the Pollen Puff's nice to be able to heal up my teammates, especially after maybe the Eviolite gets transferred over. Then I can just keep the Mon with the Eviolite healthy. And then Safeguard is for the Spore on the, the Shroomish. So I don't really have any other counterplay to Spore, so that's really my, I if they bring the Skirmish, I might have to bring the Flabébé just for that reason. Alright, so go ahead and send this code. Okay, so good luck, have fun to Ant-Man. We should be getting into it shortly. Meeple, come here. Come here. Come here. I don't want to take away your bone because I took it away earlier. But maybe just chill out a little bit. Alright, here we go. Good luck, have fun. Oh, and they have some of their Terra mods are the Shroomish can Terra into Fire and Steel, and the Greavard can Terra into Dark and Ghost. So, alright, this is pretty much what I expected. I think I'm gonna just go with the kind of original game plan here. The Rababi is, or the whatever baby form, Cutie Fly, is pretty fast. It's like 84 base speed, so it outspeeds everything except the Sneasel and the Choice Scarf, Larvesta. But I don't know if they'll go with a fast mode, at least not game 1. We'll go with these guys. I might need to lead the Flabébé just to get the safeguard up right away. I'll try it this way for now. If they lead the Shroomish, I'll just go for fake out into it, find out if they're Covert Cloak. Cold in here. Okay, we got the Grookey and the Houndour. Oh, this is actually a really bad lead for him. See if it was just Heat Wave. Nasty Claw, okay. I think that's fine. Because I can just superpower it. I actually want to Terra Steel. Superpower. That way I don't get KO'd with a U-turn from Grookey. And just cover for Focus Sash with knockoff. And the focus sash also covers for a Greavered, or the knockoff also covers for a Greavered switch in there. But luckily they don't protect and they don't switch, so that's obviously really good. Knockoff, we get to find out what item the groupie has. It's definitely not Aviolite. It's just Assault Vest, okay. And they do go for the U-turn, so I'm glad I tarred. Alright, so that's a really good turn. Oh, I like how it turns upside down with the axe on its head, so it looks like it's using the axe. And I got a way bigger axe than you, Poniard. So this is Grassy Seed. That's not going to save you from a +1 superpower. Let's see if they just switch in the, yeah, this is the Greavered. So this is an excellent opportunity to, oh, I'm so excited to do this right now. I get to fling, and I get to switch in the Flabébé and get the Eviolite onto Inky. Oh, I really hope they don't protect or something. If they tear a dark, that's fine. We just superpower in the next turn. And they think that they probably think they're slower than me, or faster in Trick Room. So this is probably going to catch him really off guard. Oh no! Oh, it's absolutely worst case scenario. Miss or something? Oh, that's really bad. Okay, at least I get the Eviolite. Okay, you can't use ally switch twice. Well, you can, but it's has a chance to fail. This thing's just kind of worthless right now. I could have just gone for the self-pollen puff. Just to get rid of any damage from the... Okay, it's just separate. Oh, that's a lot through... Damn. Okay, but I do get the second defense boost. Yeah, I should have just gone for the pollen puff. Oh, and I am still... I do still move before the Greaver. Okay, that does nothing. So it's not going to take too much from... it still won't get KO'd by knockoff, but at least it's not doing much to me. Okay, so I have the faster fake out here. So we're still in Trick Room. And I can always clean up the Grookey with the Sneasel in the back. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. It's still not really buying anything this turn. So that Greaver has actually a fair bit of speed investment. I haven't tarot yet, so this might be tarot dark here, but it could also be tarot ghost, so there's no reason to read into it too much. And I already revealed knockoff, so I'll just go for a knockoff. And then the double knockoff would be reveal if it's EV light. It is EV light. Not too much damage. That's insane. That's +2. That's crazy. That is a +2 knockoff. And it did absolutely nothing. Okay, that's almost a 2-hit KO, maybe a 2-hit KO. But we managed to win game 1, 4-0, so that went really well, other than the ally switch turn, but they didn't really gain that much from it. So, and even at +2, Sucker Punch wasn't a 2-hit KO. So. Alright, so game 2, I could just go with I kind of want to just go with the Sneasel Flabebe lead. And then I can get around a fake out with just a helping hand. And then I have inner focus on Sneasel. Maybe I just want to go like all out offense mode with this thing in the back. Although they like really don't have anything to stop Trick Room. I'm surprised they didn't bring the Glimmet. Frigibacks is actually pretty good since they don't have the Glimmet. I'll try this game too. If it doesn't work, I can always go back to Trick Room. Okay, just lead with this thing. Does Houndor get any psychic type moves? Let's check this real quick. It does get psychic fangs, but it's running nasty plot, so it's probably not running psychic fangs. So I think I just go helping hand fling. Show off all the fling. This doesn't KO, but it'll do a big chunk, and it'll give me the EV light. Oh my god. Even with the helping hand, it only does. But Psychic Fangs is going to be on the Griever. No, it's just on Contagion. That's fine. Okay, that's totally fine. So now I just protect on their Holly Switch. I'm fine Terra Blasting into this spot, and if they don't ally switch, I get value, and if they do, I get some chip onto the Coco, so it seems fine. And if they don't ally switch, then I'm in a little bit of trouble next turn. Okay, they do use up the ally switch, so now I just have a close combat into the Houndour. This Terra Blast should still do maybe 20%. Okay, nice, it's in range of another one. So now I have close combat. I think I just get this guy back to full. I might go for the double ally switch, but I think it's only 30% chance, just like double protect. Yeah, so at least I still get some good value with the Pollen Puff, yeah. So take advantage of a dead turn. So I think they have ally switch online again. I don't know how it works. If you can ally switch after a protect, I should probably figure that out. But I don't think I have time to do it between turns, so. I'll just protect this and Terra Blast here. Same turn I made last time, so they can read into this if they want, but yeah, that does KO, right? Okay, and then they have ally switch online for the next turn. Just Stomping Tantrum. Surprised they don't have Psychic Fangs on that. Okay, so if they, so I'll go for close combat here. If they ally switch, I should be able to get this. The lunge. If they protect, I'm not really that worried. I'm not really threatened by a one-hit KO from the regroup. Okay, and they don't ally switch. This lunge is going to do maybe like 4 HP to this to the graveyard. I just couldn't go for Flare Blitz because the but I do drop the attack, so that's nice. That makes up for my defense drop from close combat. Okay, this is the Q-Fly, so as long as this thing isn't I'll go ahead and read into the ally switch here. Actually, you know, I kind of want to just I could switch this thing out. I'm just going to Poison Jab here and then switch out to Larvesta because Choice Scarf, Flare Blitz in the end game should be really good. Okay, they don't ally switch. But I do get a poison jab off into Grookey. So. And that should just be a KO since this is just a soul fast. Nice. And then Tailwind. Probably just going to try to take a couple turns to stall out Tailwind. And get rid of my defense drops. I should be able to take a combination of moves if I come back in without any defense drops. Okay, it's just Moon Blast here. And Stomping Tantrum here. Just gonna get rid of this thing before it gets a bunch of. Well, this is probably Focus Sash. I need to break that Focus Sash. Should still be faster. It is Sash. Hopefully I connect the Icicle Crash, and I'm hopefully faster than the Greybird. I am faster, okay. And then Flare Blitz should clean up the Greybird. Yeah, it's interesting because fire moves are super effective against Fluffy. Or Fluffy makes you take 2 times damage from fire moves, but you still get the 50. You still get the half damage from contact moves. So Flare Blitz ends up just doing the same amount of damage it would if it wasn't Fluffy. Oh, Shadow Sneak, nice. Get that kill death ratio a little better, so well played. Alright, nice. So that is, yeah, good games to Ant-Man. Well played. Game 2 was a lot closer. Yeah, there was obviously ally switch, protect, mind games on almost every turn, but I just had so much offensive pressure with the speed advantage and enough bulk thanks to getting the EV Light on Sneasel that I could kind of get some of those ally switch turns wrong and still come out ahead. So the game plan worked out really well. The double fling, I got to use fling with both of my mons, so I'm really happy about that. I went back and forth a lot on kind of what sets I wanted to run on those 2 mons, and thought maybe coaching would be better on Sneasel instead of fling, just to, just give up the idea of doing any damage to the Griever and just enable something else. But I'm glad I went with the fling, because just doing 55% right off the bat made it much easier to deal with. Even though it stuck around to the end of the game, I was able to chip it down and put it in range of a variety of different moves. So yeah, overall, I think it went really well. Good, good sets from Ant-Man, having the ally switch and forcing those mind games and protecting things like the two dark types from close combat. Having the threat of ally switch was really smart, and it paid off on a couple of turns, just not quite in the long run. So yeah, GG's, and puts us at 2-0, and see you next week.